How did you get started into Helloween?
It was kind of crazy. I was still in my former band, Royal Rex. Mm-hmm. And around this time, I was asked to join Helloween. I had been on tour with Blaze Bayley of Iron Maiden, the former singer of Iron Maiden. So we were together. It was a cool band. It was, Doro Pesh, Doro, and the bass player and two guitarists were part of the band. I was on the drums and Blaze was singing. So we were touring back then, and while I was touring with my former band, and so all of a sudden the producer, Helloween's longtime producer, Charlie Bauerfeind, I remember he rang me one day. He rang me up and I was like, "Hey Charlie, how's it going?" And he said, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" And I said, "What are you talking about? What are you going to do? Blah blah blah." And I said, "Nothing else. I have to play a couple of shows. So could I know what you actually want from me?" So and he said, "So okay, go to Zurich to the airport. There you will find a ticket to Tenerife. You should get down here as soon as possible." Mm-hmm. So 2 days later, I took the flight. And I entered the studio, and then I knew, okay, it's about Helloween. And so so they wanted to check me out, but first of all I had to record a couple of songs because I was able to play that kind of music. And so the rest is history. So after 3 songs, I got into the studio, and then the first songs I recorded was Get It Up, and I was like, so what the fuck is going on now, hey? So I was sitting there in the morning, did my notations, so thank the Lord I can write music and read music. I made myself a wonderful chart. So I glued it all over the drum kit, intro, verse, refrain, chorus, C part, blah, 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 blah. And then I started the songs, So the first songs was Get It Up. The second song, I don't know. And after the third song, it was 3 or 4 days later, all of a sudden, Sasha came into the studio, completely flustered and nervous and almost a kind of aggressive. And I was like, hey dude, what's up with you? And he said, "Look, I have one fucking question. Do you wanna be with us or not? Do you want to join Helloween or not? Please tell me." And I said, what are you talking about? I mean, if you want me to join your fucking band, so ask me. I'm here. I'm supposed to be here to do the recordings as a studio guy or whatever you consider me. And so if you want me to join your band, so ask me. And he said, "Yeah, I ask you, give me an answer." And I said, "Yeah, of course." And from that moment on, I was part of the band. So Sasha was the only one who asked me. And so they deleted all the recorded drums because Stefan Schwarzmann, the former drummer who did the tour, the Rabbit Don't Come Easy tour, he recorded already a couple of songs and then he gave up. It wasn't his kind of music, and they split. Mm-hmm. And so get back a bit. So they asked me. So Charlie came up with my name, Löble. The wife of Andy, she knew me she knows me from my work with Royal Rex, because we recorded on Tenerife as well in the same studio. Mm-hmm. But I've never met Andy before, because he had always been on tour with Helloween when we were recording there. And so she brought my name onto the table, and Charlie said, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea." And the rest is story. So, and then it was like boom, 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 boom. I had to record the entire Legacy Keeper 3 album, which to me is that means a lot, to get into a legendary band I'm in awe of ever since, and to do a Keeper fucking album, a Keeper album, 1, 2, and now it was up to me to record Keeper 3. That was, I mean, I'm still a music fan and I'm still a heavy metal fan, and I see it like, I still see it like through the eyes of a heavy metal fan, to not lose, or to not lose that kind of excitement, you know. You could easily get into that kind of, losing interests or whatever. So you name it. So that's why I say I still see it through the eyes of a fan. And to me, back then it was bam, and doing the tour was a big success. So, and we worked. That was the starting point of a new management, new drummer, and the four of them to get this baby back where it belonged to. And it took us hard work, almost 15 years, to get this ship floating. And that was actually the foundation. And we worked hard, you know. And we had to get on. We had all our issues and problems, and we worked to get together. And so we find a really fine working flow, and even on the human side, we got all of the sudden we still get along with another really well. We respect another, and everyone leaves a lot of space for the other one. And so that's the foundation. And now I tell you something, that's the foundation, and that was the platform for the Pumpkins United thing, when we got back the two old new members, you know. Without this hard work, Pumpkins United wouldn't have been gone on tour, you know. There wouldn't have been any chance to do a reunion or whatever, you know. So I'm really proud being part of the second foundation for a new era in Helloween called Pumpkins United. That was the past tour. Now we are back as one band with 7 members under the flag of Helloween. So